Morning, people of the grid. It's Wednesday. The mist and bad weather continues. It's not even fall weather really. It's kind of getting borderline winter weather. It's not warm, but it's going to be a good day. I'm taking Amelia to school and Samantha to school, and then I'm back to the office middle of the week. Hey, people of the grid. It's end of day Wednesday. We've got the kids are at home. Ethan's at school doing band. Tammy and I are coming down to the condo just to finish up, so before we turn the keys over. And it's crazy down here. Look at this house. It looks like the house from up.
We can park right over there.
I think it's set to be demolished, but it looks like the house from up. So cool. We're back home. That pit stop that we made was over at Ethan's school. Actually, before that, we went to the condo, took care of some cleanup there. I'm handing off keys tomorrow at lunch. And on the way back home, we hit Ethan's school. They've got a arts class trip to New York City. New York City? Get a rope. Yeah, so for the low bundled price of, I don't know, it's pretty much $3,000, your kid or my kid can go to New York City. They get to visit all the cool art museums. They get to go to Staten Island. They go see the Statue of Liberty. They're going to ride the subway. Just do some cool New York-y type stuff. Have dinner in a cool place. Pizza, hit Times Square. Go where they light up the Christmas tree, which is, I think, not Times Square. It's somewhere else. Rockefeller Center. So yeah, cool trip. So we'll see. Got to figure that out. One thing I wanted to catch up with you guys on was there was been some updates for the watch and for the iPhones. So for the iPhones, iOS 12 has dropped. That was yesterday, which was, no, it was 2 days ago, September the 17th. Today's the 19th. So on the 17th, iOS 12 dropped for the iPhones, and then watchOS 5 dropped. watchOS 5 dropped for the Apple Watches, because the new watches are coming out and the new iPhones are coming out. So my experience has been the same as it ever was. We did the update to the phones. I did mine. Tammy's going to do hers tonight. That went flawlessly. I also updated my iPad. That too went flawlessly. I updated my watch. That went flawlessly. Now my watch is a Generation 3. It's the one with the cellular thing in it, and it's waterproof. Ethan's watch, which is the Generation 1, if you think way back, when they first introduced the watch, I call that Gen 0. Then they did a quick update a few months later, 6 months later, 9 months later, to Gen 1. Ethan had a Gen 0. He wiped out, broke it, and then through Apple Care, they replaced it completely with a Generation 1 watch. So he actually scored a free upgrade. But that watch won't take watchOS 5. So he's stuck on the old version. I'm going to get a new one. We're going to pass this one on to him, and then we're going to sell his. And then we do the same thing with our iPhones, because now that they're a year old, it's about the best time. If you're going to do regular upgrades, I highly recommend you only hold on to them for a year, sell them. You'll get the best price you can, and then you can get yourself the new one. I use it for work, so it's kind of a write-off, so it makes sense for me to do that. They're crazy expensive. I mean, the iPhone 10 was crazy expensive. The new ones, they just got a little crazier. The iPhone XR, which is the non-OLED one, but still has the fast chip, really nice looking screen. That one's going to be kind of priced in the same ballpark as last year's 10 was, so at least that's a good thing, but it's a lot of money for a little tiny phone, I got to tell you. But again, I use mine every day. I use it for videos, I use it for work, I use it for calls, I use it for conferencing, I use it for budgeting, for everything I do. is done pretty much with my phone. I use a computer, a laptop, and the iPad too, but the phone is kind of key to what I do. So, yeah, it's going to be worth the upgrade. Plus, for me, I'm stepping up finally to the bigger size. They didn't have it last year. Last year, you'd have to get an iPhone 8 to get the bigger size screen, but it wasn't bigger size because it still had that big bezel on the top and on the bottom, which I didn't like. So now finally I'm going to get a phone that very much matches what we've seen in the Android world for a while, which is a full screen, full face display. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Ethan.
Hello?
Again, you need a Kleenex.
Yeah.
Hello, Ethan. Go clean up your...
Issue with a tissue.
Sounds like everybody in our house is having a cold. Are you having a cold?
Yes.
You are?
I've been sneezing a lot at
Seriously?
school.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
How's those braces treating you?
Good.
Yeah, they working?
Getting them off in 2 months.
2 months, really? But then they come back when you get a little bigger, right?
If she wants, maybe.
Maybe if we need them. Hopefully we won't need them. All right, next.
Ah!
So Ethan, tell us about this trip to New York. What is up with that? Who would send a bunch of kids to New York City?
You know, school people
And there's another trip coming up in the winter
for Whistler.
to Whistler, BC. Whistler, BC,
band.
for those of you that aren't from Canada, amazing ski hill, amazing snowboarding hill. What
13-hour drive.
13-hour drive. What's the deal with band going to a ski hill?
We'll probably go play music. We're not gonna go skiing.
You're not?
Nope, doubtful.
They would take you all the way to Whistler and not let you go snowboarding?
No offense to the band kids, but most of them aren't really, skiers or snowboarders.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of them gotta be.
I mean, sure, some are, like yours truly, but other than that, not really.
That's right. How many bones have you broken on a ski hill?
Only one.
Expert, professional.
Yeah, right up there with the greats.
I can't believe they wouldn't tell you to bring your ski stuff or snowboard stuff.
I mean, we are there for school still.
Well, I know, but you're at a... Why would they go there then? Why not go to a non-ski hill?
Because they got a concert there.
Festival.
At Whistler?
Yes.
I don't get it. I don't. Why would you take them that? Why not just take them to the park then?
Because that's lame. No one wants to go to the park.
Wow.
Whistler looks cool.
When I was
The
a
park
kid,
is like
we
that.
were happy to go to the park. I'll tell you. We didn't even
Standards
have...
been risen.
We didn't even have a park. You have a ski hill. I
Right.
wished I had a ski hill.
Not me. Whistler does.
Well, that sounds like a fun trip too. So now we got to figure out which kidney I'm going to sell so that we can send you on one of these trips.
Just gotta sell one that seems like it's going bad before it goes bad. Then your money's worth out of it.
I heard there's a way you can extract a kidney while a person is asleep.
Oh yeah. Great. Well, Melissa's asleep a lot of the time, so.
No, I was thinking you.
What? Why me? I gotta have both kidneys to go on those trips.
You don't need both kidneys. Really, you only need about just over a quarter of a kidney, half a kidney. So yeah, there's that to figure out, but that's about it. That's as complicated as our Wednesday got. I think we'll wrap it up there. I was going to go for a one-wheel ride. It's dark now, though. It's
What are
getting...
the one-wheel lights for?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. But it's dark. Not only is it dark, but it's cold-ish.
That's true, it is cold.
And it's getting darker sooner now, guys. I don't know which part of the world you're in, but here around 6:30,
We don't have fall, we just have
it's
summer.
It just
winter.
jumps into like winter mode. The nice thing is pretty soon, I think it's in October, we do our time change where we fall back, which means we get an extra hour of sleep. That
pretty nice.
time change, I'm down with that. I like that one. Okay, we're gonna go have some vitamins so we get better.
Oh,
Get a good full sleep, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Miker and the cat
and Ethan.
and Ethan out.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far.